Bud firearm alert! Wee woo, wee woo! Gun review time. Say hello to my second 1911, the ATI FX Titan 3-inch. We've had this guy for a little over a year, and I've been eyeballing 1911s for a little while, and I wanted something a little on the cheaper side to get into the game to see how I like them. And with all the ballistic testing that we do, I try to build out multiple barrel lengths in calibers that I own. So now we have two barrel lengths in our 45 ACP. We have the 3-inch here and the 5-inch FNP 45 Tactical. ATI has offered many variations of their 1911s from compact all the way to full size. The FX Titan is made by Sam Inc. in the Philippines. The slide barrel and frame are all 4140 steel. The slide and frame are blued finish. This is a hefty guy at 2 pounds 4 ounces empty with the factory magazine. Our bull barrel measures 3 1/8 of an inch long. Height is 4.96 inches and the overall length is 6.93. Here is a Glock 19 Gen 4 MOS in comparison. The Glock is obviously lighter, just a little bit longer. A set of mahogany wood grips were factory. I don't know where I've placed them, but they've been replaced by a set of VZ Operator 3s in black blue. Very nice texture, very good grip. Trigger is a 3-hole aluminum design, and of course my favorite, single action. Pull is right around 5 pounds from the factory. It's crisp and short like most 1911s, no over travel, and decent reset. Try to show you this here. There's your take up. No over travel. And our reset. Right there. Good positive click. Not bad. Sights are Novak cut dovetail, front and rear. The front has a white dot and picks up okay. For external controls, we have the standard left side magazine release and thumb safety and the ever famous grip safety. This is beaver tail style, and we also have your slide release or slide stop right here. The FX Titan is a bushless 1911, meaning the front there is no bushing that retains the barrel. Field stripping requires us to pull the slide back to the takedown notch, remove the slide release, move the slide forward to remove from the slide. So we can do that right now on camera. Pull this back to the takedown right there. Push the slide release out. And your slide can separate from your frame. Now the manual states in order to finish field stripping the slide, you should just be able to push the captured recoil spring assembly back like this and pull it up out of the gun, but that's not the case. I found from a couple quick online searches that you can use a paper clip or small diameter punch, and there's a bushing inside the frame here that you can push to the rear and free like that, and then actually pull the recoil assembly out like that. Here's the little bushing, and then you push the link on the barrel forward and it can slide the barrel out of the gun. If you've never seen a 1911 field strip before, slightly different than your tilt action guns such as your Glocks. As with any of my pistol reviews, I always like to show chamber sport, or lack thereof. The FX Titan seems to have a fair amount of good chamber support. I find the 45 ACP pleasant to shoot. Don't have any issue with the recoil. My wife even enjoys shooting 45 ACP as well and says that it's no big deal. I've got about 300 rounds through this gun so far. Since we don't do a whole lot of testing with 45 ACP, the only failures that I've had so far are failures to feed or extract when using these Zenith magazines that we bought from CDNN. Even the Actual Kimber brand 1911 magazines have been so-so. The factory magazine has been flawless so far. They are a little salty at about $25 each, considering that you only get 7 rounds in them. But they drop free and they work with the gun. I'm very pleased with the fit and finish on what I consider to be a very budget-friendly 1911. Sure, it's no high-end 1911 and your grandpappy didn't carry this in the trenches in WW2, but it's hard to argue with a price of $350. This particular model came from AIM Surplus at the time of purchase. They're one of the few places online that actually throws out a lot of good deals. I like how my ATI FX Titan shoots, and like I said, I'm a real big fan of single action triggers. I'd say my only complaint is that it came with just one single magazine, and at the cost, they're nothing special, so I'm not sure why we can't get more than one with the gun. I'd like to thank AIM Surplus and my Patreon supporters and you all for watching. Just think, if you're on the fence for needing a 1911, this is probably one pistol you could probably give somebody a good pistol whipping with. Until next time, catch you at the range.